27 years I've been doing this. I'm so ready to retire, y'all. I am so tired of coming to seeing y'all. Y'all need to come see me. This whole aging process is horrible. Honey, I turned 60 and everything fell apart. My bladder's falling. That's what the doctor said. I didn't know it was on a shelf. Does that happen to y'all? I'm afraid to walk around the mall. My bladder's gonna just fall out on the floor. I can't listen to water run. I pee. I can't walk fast. I pee. If somebody even just thinks about peeing, I pee. It's terrible. It's just terrible. I went to the doctor. They said you can tack it up a little bit. Now, that sounds weird. Tack it up. Everything's drooping and sagging. There's a couple other things that have fallen, but they're usually in my armpits when I lay down. Look at these 4 boys in here going, "Is this what y'all talk about, Margaret?" Yes, it is. It's going to get worse before it gets better. So you just sit there and keep your mouth shut. I've never invited men to one of my concerts. I don't know why you're here. Look around you. The most codependent marriages in the state of Texas. Look at you. You can't let her go do something by herself? Oh, don't get in the wide. This ain't no marriage enrichment retreat. I ain't married, so I'm bitter about it. It's not for my lack of trying, girls. Now, I was married, and it was wonderful. I was married for 31 years to a wonderful man. Then he checked out and left home, went home early to heaven. And I'm ticked off at him right now, to tell you the truth. That's where I am in my stage of grief. If he walked in right now, I'd slap him in the face. I'd probably pee in my pants first, but then that'd scare me to death. First thing I would ask him, where have you been and what's the ATM password, for heaven's sakes? Girls, y'all need to find out some stuff before they go. Write it down, put it in your underwear drawer, in your sexy underwear drawer. Because you know we don't use that anymore. I just cracked myself up. I just made that up. Write that down. I won't remember it tomorrow. Oh, widowhood. It's terrible, y'all. I hate being a widow. And people say the stupidest things to you when they find out you're a widow, especially church people. There's not stuff that's not even in the Bible. Did you see the red cardinal on your porch? Isn't that precious? If a red cardinal lands on your porch, that's your husband thinking of you from heaven. Isn't that precious? My husband came back as a peeping Tom bird. Are you kidding me? Pooping on my porch. I went and got me a BB gun. If he shows up again, I'm letting him have it. You had your chance. Go away. If a blue butterfly lands on your left shoulder, that's your husband thinking of you. Isn't that precious? That's what this lady told me in my building. If a blue butterfly lands on your left shoulder, that's your husband thinking of you from heaven. Isn't that precious how the Lord designed that? What if the cardinal eats the butterfly? What the heck is that supposed to mean? I got out of my car the other day. There's a dead butterfly on the grill of my car. I didn't even know what I was supposed to think. I was like, oh, hey, hon. Sorry, I didn't see you coming. He's dead again. Guys, you can't say stupid stuff to widows. You know, the most beautiful thing about the whole process now, I had paid attention to this verse, but I guess it just took a while for it to sink in. It took being a widow, I guess, to really pay attention. There's a verse in the Bible where Jesus told the church, no one else told the church, to take care of the widows and the orphans. And we know how good the church is. That's called sarcasm, ma'am. You might get a birthday card from your Sunday school class. My church is pretty good, but it's just hard. It's just difficult. That's what I tell all the widows right now. How many widows in here? Look, I'll start saying, all shapes and sizes, look. All these widows, you go home tonight and you take out a sheet of notebook paper and you write down everything you need. You write down when's the mortgage due, if your gas needs to be put in the car. You need a date Friday night, write it down. You need a new Mother's Day dress, put it on the list. And then you go to church Sunday and you pass that sucker out to everybody that walks by. There you go. Jesus wants you to be a part of my life. There you go. God is assigning you these things. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes you got to enable the church to do what it's supposed to be doing.